Hi, I'm Keith Allen, and I play Murphy on Z Nation, and I listen to One Up Gaming Podcast.
Hi, I'm Lucy James, and I listen to the One Up Gaming Podcast.
Hi, my name is Justin. I'm the developer of Per Rocket, an iOS space game with cats, and I listen to the One Up Gaming Podcast. You can find a link to download my game at facebook.com/perrocket.
Yeah, this how we do it, y'all. L-G-E, man.
Straight out of Gangnam Style Production.
What up to you, One Up Gaming? They're not really ready for this one. One Up Gaming is behind me. Let me get in beast mode. If you wanna try me, you don't need a cheat code. Conte is who I be. To you is Mr. Hero, legendary adversary. Flows considered lethal. I'm a Super Saiyan. I got Dragon Balls. I wouldn't lie. You might think I'm playing when I'm saying I can really fly. When I'm on the track, you feel the energy I'm pushing out. Put me on the map. One Up Gaming's who I'm talking about. I'm the rapping Master Chief, epic to say the least. Contain the hero, better etch that in your memory. And so the One Up Gaming for the show out. Contain the hero is really gonna show out. Show out. Contain. And so the One Up. And so the One Up.
Dope bitch you ever heard.
Hello people, just David here on my own, all lonely, depressed, all that millark. Anyway, it's One Up Gaming episode 222, and I don't know what to talk about. I went to see Ready Player One last night, which was okay, nothing amazingly great, but it was okay, it was watchable. Can't remember what else I've seen recently at the cinema. While I'm here, should I do a Google the top 10 blah blah blah? Right then, let's have a look. Oh yes. Do you know when you click on something and then your phone does something completely different and you're like, oh. Anyway, so I saw Ready Player One. Yeah, I'd give it a good 7 out of 10. I saw Tomb Raider, 5 out of 10. Looked good, just didn't really do much. Black Panther, again, looked good but didn't do much. Greatest Showman, it was a good one. That's all there is on that. That's great. So, that's an insight into my boring life. So I guess I should go into some of the games that I've been playing. For the Nintendo Switch, I have not touched it. It's just been left dead. I've actually just put it on charge today. For the first time in what must be 2 weeks. And my Xbox One has just been sat dead at my house. I've not been home. This is the first time I've been home in 3 weeks, so that's good. So I've not touched that. So it's basically been my PS4 that I've been playing on. So the first few games I will mention. Let's have a look. Let's go to view more. So, right, that's where we'll go from. So, first of all, a game called Road Rage. And from all the back of the box, all the bits and bobs I've read about it, they're all saying that it was like a new Road Rash. You know, the EA sort of Road Rash game where you race around and punch people, which, it's like, yeah, sounds amazing, that's what I want to do. So, I got the game, put it on. It looks like a PS2 standard open world sort of game, and it is very, very bad. So I wouldn't recommend Road Rage. Next up, Resident Evil 7. I only turned it on to have a quick go with the PlayStation VR. It's fun, it's good. It was only about 10 quid, I think, reduced. Super Hot, good game. Gran Turismo Sport, I had a quick go on just because they've done more updates to the VR modes. And again, that's quite fun. Still makes me feel a little bit sick, but what are you going to do? So, Mother Russia Bleeds. Now, this one is my sort of game. Old school sort of style, 2D bitmap sprites, chunky, very blurry, blocky sort of characters. And it's very violent. You run around and smash hell out of people and make them bleed. It's a fun, like Streets of Rage sort of game. The Wipeout Omega Collection. Again, I love Wipeout. It's one of my favourite series of all times. And with this, Sony have recently done a free update to allow you to do the PlayStation VR on it. And it's good fun, but it's too fast. You know, when your brain and eyes just can't cope with what the hell's happening on the screen. The next game is a very, very, very long game. Monster Energy AMA Supercross FIM World Championship, the official video game. Now, this game is a Supercross sort of game, and technically it looks amazing. The graphics, the lighting effects, the fireworks, the explosions, it all looks absolutely amazing. And then the race starts, and then it drops to about 5 frames a second, and it's just, whenever there's other bikes on the screen, it's very jerky, very blurry, and yeah, it's just not very good. Then there was Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now this is like another big open world Skyrim, Elder Scrolls-y sort of game, and it seems fun. It seems a lot more broken than the Skyrim games, and that says something, because Bethesda's games were very broken at times. And then I downloaded, because it was about £10, Assetto Corsa, which is like another realistic-y sort of racing game. And it might have been fairly cheap, but it is nowhere near as good as Gran Turismo Sport. So, next up, Bombing Busters. Now this is like a really, 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 really cheap Bomberman, or Dynablast, whatever you want to call it. And I think it was the PlayStation sort of like games for free, whatever the hell you call them. So for free, it's okay, but if I had to pay for it, a couple of quid's asking too much, I would say. So next up, the TT Isle of Man. Now this game is actually really good. It's fast, fluid, smooth. The bike's handling is good, but the back end does skip out a little bit too much for my liking. It's a little bit on the realistic side. I like it more on the arcade side, like Sega's Manx TT. But yeah, I would say that's a good 7 out of 10. Next up, Assault Gunners 3... Was it 3D? Was it? No, HD. Because I believe it was like an old PSP, PS Vita sort of game. Similar in concept to Virtual On. Where you're a big mech sort of gunner with sword and bullets. But it's more of an open world 3D sort of game. You've got to go around and shoot things and hit things. And so technically it looks very simple, very square, very low bitmap sort of like textures on the game. But overall it's a fun little game, and I would give that a good 6 out of 10. Next up, I had to buy it, it was cheap. Guitar Hero Live. And the normal old Guitar Hero had the 5 coloured buttons, which I could do because you just had your hand over them and just press the buttons. This one's got 6 buttons, 3 at the top, 3... Basically, it's 3 buttons split into 2 each, so there's like high, low on 1, 2, 3. So you can do like chords and stuff. And oh my god, it is impossible. Even on the easiest level, it is absolutely impossible. My fingers just don't work that way. And the last game that I've played on the PlayStation is Res Infinite, and I love a bit of Res, I really do. I really love Res. So that is what I've been playing on the PS4. So let's see what else I've been playing. I've put hours and hours and hours into Football Manager Mobile 2018, and that is an amazing game. I love that so much. What else have I played? Wipeout, Iron. I played a bit of Iron Man on the Sega Saturn. It's such a bad game. It is such a bad game. I got sent Rainbow Dash to play. It's like a 2D platform puzzle game where the screen's moving and you just tap the button to jump or hold it to do a big jump. And it is, I think it's only £1 or something on your phone. It's quite a fun little game. I'd recommend that one. It's really fun. And I believe that is it, because all the rest is just like, Plague Inc. I played that on my mobile. That was really good. I like that. But other than that, I believe that is it. So what I will now say is, well, first of all, I will move backwards. So give me 2 seconds. That was harder than I thought. So I've been doing a lot of buying of games that are about 50p or £2, that type of thing. So I'm a big retro sort of gamer. So I bought a Cyber Speedway for the Sega Saturn. Now this is like Wipeout, but just really bad. Next up, Toka Race Driver 2, the ultimate racing simulator for the Xbox. Now this was 50p, and it actually is really good. I can't believe how well that holds up today. Next up, again that I used to love so much, and that's Top Spin Tennis for the original Xbox. And I loved this so much, when I had my knee injury, I actually managed to get into the top 100 in the world for this game. And it's just really, really fun, really good game. Next up, I'll do this one. Project Gotham Racing. And this one, again, I used to love Project Gotham. Really good. It's a shame about Bizarre Creations, because they were one of my favourite gaming studios at the time. To go with that, Project Gotham Racing 2. And that, again, it's very similar to the first one, but they've just tightened it all up and made it a lot smoother and better and beefed everything up. So moving on to the PlayStation 2, International Superkart. Now this one looks rubbish, but it plays really well. Quite a serious, realistic sort of kart racing game, and it's a fun game. Next up, Test Drive Overdrive. Is it Test Drive? I can never remember now. I think it's Test Drive. I will stick with Test Drive. And this one is an arcade racing game, and I was actually quite surprised at how well it plays. Another one called Rollin'. Now this is it's like Tony Hawk's on PS2, but it's with inline skates, rollerblades. And this was going to be released by Rage, but Rage went bankrupt. And then about a year later, SCI Games picked it up and released it. They just changed the logos, and that was basically it. But it actually plays really well. I was actually really shocked at how well it does. A little bit more expensive now, £3.50. Ooh, PlayStation 2, Outrun, 2006, Coast to Coast. Now, I didn't realise these came out on the PS2. I thought they were the 360 or PS3, but I can't remember now. Anyway, really good game, handles really well, looks nice, great game by Sega. Next up, for the PlayStation 2, 1945 1+2 the arcade games. So as you might know, Capcom's old arcade games, top-down shooters, really fun. You can even set it to the original PC arcade aspect. so you have to tilt your TV on the side to get it a longer sort of screen size, which is fun, all fun. Another game by Rage for the PlayStation 2, David Beckham Soccer, and it is quite surprising how well this game plays. It's a nice little game. Next up, I love the fifth element, and I got the New York Race on the PlayStation 2, and it's inspired by Fifth Element, and it's basically a full 3D racing game with like the police cars, the taxi, just in the city and stuff. Really good. Tunnel B1 for the Sega Saturn. Now this game looked absolutely stunning on the PlayStation, but on the Saturn it was pretty grimy and murky and was missing lighting effects. A game that you have to love, because it's the only game with the Sega Virtua processor. That's Virtua Racing for the Mega Drive, or as our American friends would say, the Sega Genesis. And then International Superstar Soccer 3 for the PlayStation 2. Now this one, it added weird real-time events into the game. So you be like the Neo Turf, and that's the golf one. Anyway, the sidekicks, super sidekicks, where you go in for a challenge or a tackle, or you go to shoot, then it stop and change angle and go into slow motion and stuff. This game has nicked all those sort of ideas, and it just doesn't work because of that. And it looks like I've got International Supercarts again. Yeah, I've got International Supercarts twice. Oh well, that's good. So that's all my retro stuff there. I've now wired up to the one TV the Sega Saturn, the Nintendo GameCube, the original Xbox, the Sega Mega Drive, the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, the Sega Dreamcast, and the Nintendo 64. So they're all set up on the one TV. I do have the Sega Master System 2, the Nintendo NES, and the Super Nintendo and the SNES. But unfortunately, those all work through different TV things, and it's very hard to find like SCART cable-y things to work, so I can get it all set up without any swapping wires and stuff. But that, my friends, is basically all that I've been playing. Other than that, that is about it. I will, while I'm here, have a quick look at some news. So just bear with me for 2 seconds while I have a look. See if there's anything kicking around. That's not the right one. There we go. So that. Right then. So. No. 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 Got a new PlayStation VR now, so that's quite fun. Just makes me feel a bit ill, that's all. About a Frozen zombie spin-off series. Don't know if you can hear that, but there's an ice cream truck around. I really fancy some ice cream now. Oh, that's getting close. Very close. No, I think that will do for this episode of the One Up Gaming Podcast. I will say thank you all for watching and listening and doing all of those things. So episode 222. Please visit our website, which is oneupgaming.co.uk. We have a Patreon site, which is patreon.com/OUG. We have official t-shirts and mugs at bluecyborg.com. Just search One Up Gaming. We have an album out. Just Google Games Inspired Music. And for a limited time, each sale, 20% will go to the Child's Play charity. We also have our first 100 podcasts available to buy from audiobooksontape.com. And we also have an exclusive Sans Pants radio interview. And that's £9 plus £1 of each sale will go to the Diabetes UK charity. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook. So just search One Up Gaming, you'll find us. We're on Twitch. Not that much, to be honest. I play occasionally on my PS4, but that's twitch.tv/OUG official. And if you want to tweet us, it's at OUG official. And email us at contact@oneupgaming.co.uk. So please find the podcasts on iTunes or however you get podcasts. Just search One Up Gaming, leave 5 stars, and positive feedback really helps us when people are searching for gaming podcasts and all that. And that, my friends, is it for episode 222. So just a really short one this week, but thank you for listening. If anyone's interested in being on the show as a regular, please email me at contact@oneupgaming.co.uk and just sort of say you'd love to be on. All you need to do is have Skype and a microphone, and headphones help. Cuts out the echoes and all that. But it's been me, David, from One Up Gaming, saying thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Hi, Justin the Voice here. First of all, we'd like to thank you for listening. Seriously. We really like it when you listen. Yes. But if you'd like to do more than just listen, if you'd like to help us out, well, we have an idea just for you. Visit our Patreon page at www.patreon.com/OUG. Your monthly micropayment will help us keep going all night long, baby. Oh yeah. Mostly because we usually record at night. Yeah. But don't worry, baby. We got something for you, too. We've got special benefits for all of our Patreon subscribers. Yeah. Again, that's www.patreon.com/OUG.
Go baby, go baby, go baby, go baby. I love you, said I love you. Never put nothing above you. Won't let go once I can hug you on the floor. They hate because you let them know that you the ish. Now they hating not because you at the club and proving it. And so they choosing it too late cause now they using it. Can't wait from how you doing it. I know that they pursuing it. You will kindly tell them now my baby's here to watch me go. And for him I put on a show. You just blessed to be here so. My baby goes on. Her body rolls on. I tell her hold on. We making love with clothes on. Been on it so long. I think we gotta go. My grown man, you know that I love you so. Go, baby, go now. Go now. Baby, go now. Go now. Baby, go now. Baby, go now. Just go, baby, go now. Go now. I love when you go for me. I love when you go for me. I love when you go for me. Say I love when you go for me. 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 Say I love when you go for me.
I tell my baby go, but she's not even going though. It's the trust I have in her. Careless what do say to her. Yeah, I'm feeling kinda slick. I'm loving how I swim in it. No, I'm not taming her. No, her lips. You need to know that she's my miss. Treat her like a treasure though, I never wanna let her go. I keep her right in front of me, my heart she will forever be. I do this so she'll never see life with me, no misery. You deserve the world, my queen. Yeah, I'm back down on one knee. A boy to a man that you have seen. No matter who's wrong, it's you and me. I'm coming for you, baby, so we can stay happy. I'm trying to work so hard for you and me. Go, baby, go now.
Go, baby, go.
Baby, go.
Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go.
Baby, go.
Ha!
Baby, go.
Go, baby, go.
Baby, go now.
Just go, baby, go now.
I love when you go for me.
Go for me.
I love when you go for me. I love when you go for me. Say I love when you go for me. 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 Say I love when you go for
Got
me.
to say, my baby's so bad, she can get it so glad that she loves me, know that I'm a hubby so sad. You looking so mad, oh you didn't know that. Next time you should check the ring, I know that one's a throwback. I know you see her flashing it, especially when she gets it long. I'm rubbing on and grabbing it, I tell my girl go ahead and go.
Baby, go now. Baby, go now. Go, baby, go now. Baby, go now. Baby, go now. Baby, go now. I love when you go for me. I love when you go for me. I love when you go for me. Say I love when you go for me. 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 Say I love when you go for me.
Yo, go baby, go. Just go, baby, go now. Yeah, LGE, Saint and Contact, get it. Ha.
We got it.
Go, baby, go.
We got it.
Go, baby, go
We
now.
got it.